Welcome back everybody, Rudy with Alpha Investments. I have another result video for everybody. This is a 216 booster box result video. As you've seen in my previous videos when we do our runs, for locally, pre-orders, online sales, we splash, we dump all the basic cards, we pocket the foils. Now that everyone's aware of how we run our business model, I'm going to go over the foils, the rarities, kind of what you can expect on larger print runs when you actually start getting real EVs. And you can actually start realizing how volatile are foils. That's why people don't really calculate them, because they have a very high degree of variance. Very, very high. So, first, without further ado, we're going to start with the foil Mythix. As you can tell, some of them only got one. Some, we got the 2 to 3 range, which is normal. Other ones, we hit all the way up to 4 for the old Ob up here. The old Gideon, looking cool, only got 2. I still love Ullmog. You know, I think that's a sweet, badass card. I mean, God, he is just so... If I saw that in my dreams, I would run out of the neighborhood naked. I mean, that is crazy, bro. Anyways, so again, and even the Locust are down here. I think that's a cool... I mean, the market on this set is so just distorted. It's ridiculous. So, as you can see with the foil Mythics, I love the Kiora. The market thinks it's terrible. Yeah, no top decks in the top 8s, no Pro Tours, so it's not worth shit. Blah, blah, blah. So, as you can see, total around 30 foil Mythics out of 216 booster boxes. So again, you're looking at about maybe 1 foil Mythic per every 7.2 booster boxes. Again, out of every run we've ever done, this particular set had the least amount of foil Mythics. And the reason for it is because the Expedition inserting distorted and made the regular foil Mythics slightly harder to get, which long term is going to actually have a slight premium for the foil Mythics eventually, especially with regular boxes being so low in expected value. Stores are not touching them. Nobody wants to crack these anymore. Moving on. Next, we're over to the standard rares. Same thing. Here's all the gold regular rares. Again, a lot of the cards in this set are actually pretty good. I think the March is pretty cool. Some of these Fathom Feeders, they're okay cards, but Bring to Light, I think it's a pretty sweet card. Now, as far as quantity goes, on foil rares, remember these are all just foils we're talking. I don't know if you guys can see all that stuff. Is that... Yeah, I guess you can see the foiling. Some of foil rares, again, high degree of volatility. We have some as little, like in the blacks up here, only 1 foil rare. Other ones, Painful Truth. It was flippin' painful. We hit a whopping 10 of these. Some of the Ruinous Path, only 2. Smothering, 3. The old Bloodlord, which again, I think a lot of these cards are not that bad. Long term, I don't know what they're going to do. I don't really speculate on single cards, especially stuff in modern and standard and new. It's too volatile. It's just throwing a pile of shit against the wall, and then you don't know when you sell your house one day, someone's going to smell a funny smelling wall. You can't predict what's going to happen. So, moving on. Next, so those are the golds and the blacks. Oh, by the way, as far as how often you can pull a foil rare, I pulled a foil rare on 216 box run on this particular batch, every 0.9 booster boxes. So, every 10 booster boxes I opened, I would get 11 foil rares. Take it for what it's worth. Moving on. Next, we got the red foil rares. Again, I don't think the cards are that bad. I got a stack of Radiant Flames. I think the old grinder over here, Mr. Goblin Man, I don't think these are not bad cards, but none of this stuff is worth shit. Some of them are terrible, I'm not going to lie. Some of these, I'm like, dude, really? LOL on the public. Moving over to the blues, kind of similar thing. Scatter the Winds, only 1, I know, right? Prism Array, I got a stack of them. Really, I like the picture. It's a frozen alien. Gets me a little excited. I feel like the new Independence Day movie or something. But some of these, come on. Like, really? 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 Not too bad. I like the Drowner of Hope. I just like the name, Hope Drowning. Hopes and dreams. So again, moving on, I don't think the cards are that bad. If you guys didn't see the other video, keep in mind, I do not have a cost basis on foils. I broke even. All of this stuff has a 0 cost basis. If I sell these cards for $1 a piece, holy hell, how many, look at that. Look how many of those there are. That shows the volatility, even on foil rares, is still very high. Do not open booster boxes for foil rares. You will be disappointed, you will cry, and then when I'm at Taco Bell at midnight buying the taco party pack, you're going to be in the drive-thru with Timmy, serving them to me. So remember that. Do not open booster boxes just to try and achieve foil rares. They're so damn cheap on eBay. Most stores dump them for 99 cents, buy it now, free shipping. TCG players probably cheaper than that. Moving on. Some of these, Lantern Scout, I think these are good cards. I love the Outburst. I think this is the cool thing, bringing lands to life, the flavor of that, the artwork. I love that stuff. These things are just, I know, reprint from original Zen, whatever. But again, reminder, I just want to reemphasize, it shows the volatility of how many you can get of some, and then how little you can get of others. So, again, this set, the rares are not that bad. Now, I'm going to go over to the foil lands here. This set, to me, I really, look at this, look, 2 shrines out of 216 boxes. Sunken Hollows, a mountain of 10 of them. 10 foil Sunken Hollows. I mean, can you see the foiling? That's cool artwork. Oh, I love that. I mean, that's so ridiculous. Floating things, man, that's awesome. And, these type of lands, I mean, yeah, these aren't super going to be high-end, worth a lot of money one day. They're just not. I just think the artwork and the style of them and the flavor of them for Zendikar, I just thought it was very well done flavor-wise. I know nothing's worth a lot. I'm re-emphasizing that. Again, I'm going to say one more thing. Do not invest in foil single cards like this. A lot of these will be reprinted. But again, I want to show you how a store and a larger scale system operates, on how I take multiple approaches on dumping, recouping capital, and then I have a kind of a long-term investment path. Just laying that out there. None of these are for sale. Please do not ask. Keep that in mind. None of these will be for sale. I may consider listing some or selling some maybe around 2021 the year, but until then, sorry, I just like them. Anyways, Ally Encampment, the Shrine, the Saint, I mean, again, not bad cards. Not worth shit. Not bad cards. Now, back to the silver cards, or colorless, or I'm sorry, whatever the little symbol is now. Endless One. I think it's a great card. The Twin, I love the Twin. And by the way, $3 for the Twin token now? A booster pack cost me like $2.10. I'm selling the token for $3 a piece. Really? Anyways, I mean, some of these things, I mean, yeah, you got the Hedron Network. I mean, it's not the greatest card. When you go to the green up here, of course, you got to have a flippin' Hydra. I swear to God, if I went to Walmart and I didn't see a Hydra at least one time walking in an aisle that burns your retinas, I don't know what the deal is with magic and Hydras. Always got to be a Hydra. Anyways, From Beyond, not a bad card. Little elf dork guys, not a bad card. Nissa and her little renewal, still not bad. I sent her my phone number. She never replied. Still not a bad card. Woodland Wanderer, not a bad card. So, I don't really get the value on this. Again, a lot of it's suppressed and just not really, the market's very whacked out on this set. I really wanted to share, though. Now, moving to the next thing I really wanted to go over, obviously, foil basic lands. I believe this is about 248 foil basic lands. Money in the bank right here, people. Money in the bank. I think market price right now is $5 a piece. I have again, these are not for sale. Please don't, think I'm trying to unload or try to sell them, or don't send offers, because again, nothing's for sale, people. I want to reemphasize that. Fantastic long-term opportunity. Full art type of Zendikar lands like this probably will not be reprinted for another 5 to 10 year marker easily. It's just a special Zendikar type of thing. Even when they reprinted these, the original foil full arts didn't even take a hit. Again, great opportunity. Love them. Again, I would not personally pay the $5 a piece, because that's kind of, it's got to go to 10 to 15 or 20 to really make it worth your while. But still, great thing. Other thing, before we move on over here, the uncommons in the set. Fucking fantastic cards, people. Oh, look at that. See that transgress trying to run away from me? These are great uncommons. You've got the Archive, you've got the Bane, you've got the Steward, you got all the retreats of the different colors, the Stasis Snare, you got the Transgress, you got the Sylvan Scryan, people. Are you kidding me? These are great flipping cards. And guess what? Almost no value. No value. No value. They're gone. Don't even think about it anymore. They're gone. Again, foil uncommons, for some reason, they're very difficult to get. They tend to hold pretty good value, especially if any of them ever go up. Keep in mind, I have about 1,000 standard foil regular commons that I just kind of leave in a bulk area. I just put aside because, hey, I'm waiting for the day 10 years from now some stupid foil common's going to be worth $50. I'm going to cash in. So, that's about it. I just want to share with everybody. Basic analysis. So, conclusion. I do not have a cost basis. Do not invest in single foil cards, because sometime in the future, some of these will go up in value. I have no idea which one they will be. You cannot predict that. The risk is too high. If you invest in 10 of these, and 8 of them do nothing, 1 tanks, because it's reprinted, and 1 skyrockets, the losses and the neutral return on 8 and 9 out of 10 is still going to make the one that you were right on not worth it. And human nature will only gamblers will only discuss their winnings, and they will never, ever discuss their losing bets and plays. So this is Rudy with Alpha Investments. Thanks for watching this summary video on the old battle for Zendikar foil approach. And I hope you guys have a good day. Tell me what you think. I know everyone likes these quick summaries. I know this one's a little longer. Again, thanks, subscribe, consider supporting me for more financial education in the future. You guys take care.